Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Colts Game Day Pickup.
Welcome back. We got a good one for you today.
This is an Ole Friday morning. A very funny Friday morning.
After Thanksgiving Day, so we hope you all had a great holiday.
Today we got some Friday and Saturday game picks, including two that's already on. So we're gonna start off already. You wanna start off?
Let's do it. Yeah,
All right, we got two teams fighting to get into the rankings or stay in the rankings and try to move on. We got ranked 13 Iowa State or ranked 17 Texas.
I'm gonna take Texas.
Iowa State, they didn't start off well at the beginning of the season. Then they're starting to get their potential back and everything. So I'm gonna go with Texas on this one. I don't think Iowa State is strong enough to defeat the Longhorns.
Yep, and I'm taking Texas, and so did your mother. So Texas across the board.
All right, next up we got UMass and Liberty, the independent rivalry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Liberty in this one, of course.
I agree. I think Liberty is going to beat the rivalry team by probably 10 points. I think it's going to be close because it's a rivalry game.
Right
So
around this.
I still think it's going to be close, but I got Liberty plus 10 over UMass.
Yep, Liberty as well. I think your mom picked Liberty too. If UMass wins, it's gonna be a huge upset.
Yeah,
Huge.
very huge upset. And next up at 1 p.m., if we start off in an hour, we got is Nebraska taking on Iowa.
Iowa or Nebraska? I'm gonna go with Iowa.
Nebraska's. Okay, Nebraska is so Nebraska's 1-3. I think they won against someone. I believe it was Penn State. I don't know who they won against. I just know they won against someone. So I'm going, but Iowa, they're ranked 24. They're 3-2. Their losses have been from teams that they only lost by like 3 points against. Very close. I get why they're ranked. Good team. They started 0-2 and it's now 3-2. I got Iowa on this one. And then what you got?
Iowa.
Iowa.
And what did your mom pick? Oh, your mom's a different one on this one. Odd duck.
Pick the Cornhuskers.
Yep, she went with Nebraska. I got a lot of buddies and friends that like Nebraska. That's probably saying I should pick them, but trying for a winning record again. Winning record.
You need it coming off from last week.
I know that 8-8.
All right, next up, 3:30. I wish this game was on a Saturday, but it wasn't. This is going to be a good one at 3:30. I'm probably going to be watching this one between North Carolina and Notre Dame.
I'm gonna have to pick Notre Dame on this one.
I agree. I think Notre Dame's probably, it's going to be close. It's going to be very close. I expect Notre Dame to do very good considering of their last couple teams that they've played. It's been pretty rough. The past 3 teams they played, Louisville, Clemson, and Boston College. Very close losses. Would have been lost. North Carolina, they just barely beat Wake Forest last week. Great game, high score weekend. I'm going with Notre Dame on this one to win. And then you choose Notre Dame?
Notre Dame as well. It's Notre Dame across the board. Great minds think alike. Except for sometimes your mom picks something weird.
All right, next up we got an amazing Pac-12 rivalry between Oregon and Oregon State.
Ooh, I'm going to go with Oregon.
This rivalry has been close, very close. It's normally back-to-back every end of a quarter. One team will be winning and the other team will be winning. Very close. So, but I'm going to choose Oregon. They're the better team. And I expect them to probably be in the top 10 of the rankings at the end of this year. So, see Oregon.
Oregon also.
Oregon across the board.
Oregon across the board.
All right, next up, we're going up to tomorrow. Saturday at 12 p.m. Starting off, we got NC State or Syracuse.
I'm gonna have to go with NC State on this one.
I like Syracuse. They're my second favorite team.
Oh, but they're not doing so good.
They're 1-8, so they're doing about as bad as Florida State.
About as bad as Florida State.
Worse than Florida State.
Worse than Florida State.
The only one of my favorite teams I can depend on now is Georgia. So, but I don't. If Syracuse they're good on their offense. It's their defense that needs to get better. NC State, the offense, is not as good as their defense. So this is definitely going to be a close game. I want the winning record as well. I do want the winning record. So I'm choosing almost all the greatest teams on this one. So I'm going to choose NC State.
NC State across the board again. And the dogs are leaving us for the food.
Alright, next up we got Ohio State or Illinois.
Ohio State or Illinois? I'm going to have to go with Ohio State.
So you're going to go with OSU. I think we all agree on OSU across the board.
Across the board. Ooh.
And next up we
here.
know.
Come here.
And next up we. Okay, next up we're gonna choose. We know who to choose on this one. We got Kentucky or the Gators. I'm choosing Kentucky instantly. This house, we don't like the Gators, so.
Yep, I'll go with Kentucky also.
Even though they're probably gonna use. I just don't want Kentucky. I don't want Florida to be in the top 6 rankings. They're ranked 6 right now. We need them to use one more time. Kentucky across the board. And next up we got is Texas Tech or Oklahoma State.
I'm going to go with Oklahoma State.
On Saturday, October 5th, football beat 21 ranked Oklahoma State 45-35 at Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock.
Okay. Very funny morning.
Yep. Very eventful.
Yeah, it's a very eventful morning. Alright, so next up we got Texas Tech, Oklahoma State. I'm gonna choose Oklahoma State on this one.
Who's in the moment?
You're gonna choose Oklahoma State?
Which one? Yep, Oklahoma State. Come here, Mama. Come this way. Where do you want to? Come on. Come on, right. Come on. Good girl, Mama.
Alright, next up we got is winless Penn State, the Nittany Lions, or the Wolverines of Michigan.
Do we think Penn State? I think Penn State will get their first win today.
Penn State, they need their win.
Yep, I'm going to go with Penn State.
They need their win, as well as Michigan, tough team. Well, tough team rather than them being 2-3. But I think it's going to be a pretty good one. I think it's going to come down to a last-second field goal, and I got Michigan +3 over Penn State.
Changing it up.
And then you picked Penn State.
Penn State.
All right, next up at 3 p.m. we got is a good matchup. A very interesting matchup, anyway, between 3-6 South Alabama or 3-6 Arkansas State.
I think it'll be Arkansas State on this one.
Arkansas State, they're the tougher team. They are. I've watched probably like one of their games. Last season they took on Georgia, and they almost beat Georgia. And then Georgia came back. Georgia won by like 20 points in the second half. So I got Arkansas State winning this one today.
Ark State.
Do that one short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And next up, we got the Iron Bowl rivalry. I believe this is probably the game. I don't know what the game of the week.
It's probably this one.
It's
Probably the
this
biggest
one.
game.
The Iron Bowl rivalry between ranked 22 at Auburn or ranked 1 Alabama.
I think Auburn is going to bring the upset and beat Alabama today.
Oh! Alabama, they have the injury team. They had a couple injuries this year. Probably like 5 good players probably got an injury, especially some of them on the reserve list after what's going around the world.
Yep, the pandemic. Stay safe.
So for Alabama, definitely tough team. The third of my least favorite teams because they keep making a national championship, and I want someone else. I want other people to make the national championship rather than Alabama.
Alabama.
They didn't make it last year. I'm happier because of that. So I'm gonna choose. Anyways, I'm gonna choose Alabama because I want the winning record, and I think Alabama's probably gonna pull it off.
All right. Well, I'm still picking Auburn, and your mama went with Alabama also. So I'm the odd duckling out.
Alright, next up we got is Pittsburgh or
I
Clemson.
think Clemson's gonna have this one pretty easy.
Clemson across the board. And this is the week that if Clemson's game doesn't get postponed of the virus, hopefully
not.
Yes. The quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, would be able to come back this game. So Clemson a good shot, and probably gonna beat Pittsburgh
There we go.
by a lot. Next up we got is a good one between 2-0 Colorado or 3-0 ranked 18 USC.
I think Colorado's gonna take this one.
I have watched all 3 games that USC played. I don't know how, but I shouldn't have. And they're definitely a pretty good team on offense, pretty good team on defense. I got USC in this one.
USC.
What are you choosing?
Colorado. So I'm the odd duckling out again.
Technically, that would be an upset.
Yep.
And next up, we got is Memphis and Navy.
Well, I'm gonna pick the Navy because of veterans.
Navy, the 3-4. They got one other game after Navy plays Memphis. It is the Military Bowl rivalry between Navy and Army.
Well, Army will win that one for sure.
Always a great matchup. Can't wait to see that one next week. That will be a great one, or the week after, whatever. They play it between the next 2 weeks. I know that. So that'll be a great matchup. That will be their end of the season.
They're into the season.
For those teams, Memphis, strong team in the league after playing SF Austin last week. I'm gonna agree. I think Navy on this one. Then I'm gonna choose Army probably next week. So Navy across the board. We have way too many games. Well, way too many.
Games.
Yes, but we don't have way too many games, but
Need more games.
we need more games. We need bigger paper. And so there's so many amazing, great matchups this week that once again we have to use the back of the paper for the final 2 games. You guys, Duke or Georgia Tech?
Duke or Georgia Tech? I'm gonna go with Duke.
Duke will be across the board on this one because I also agree that Duke will win. And next up, I don't know if you want the winning record or not, but we should know who to choose on this one. Last game was going to be Virginia or Florida State.
We're gonna go with FSU.
Let's go, Florida State. Yeah, this is it. If Florida State have to win one game, it would either be this one or Duke next week.
Yeah.
Final 2 games of the season, if they play Clemson. Which, I think they play Clemson anyway.
And tomorrow we're gonna have a special video for you for tomorrow's Saturday games, where we're gonna do it from the beach.
No, we're doing all Saturday games.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do it on the beach tomorrow. All right. But we're
We
still
might
gonna have a
do-
special video for you from fishing.
Or we could do the NFL picks too.
Yep, we could do the NFL picks.
But that would be all of the games on our paper. So
Perfect. Yep. So we can do the NFL picks tomorrow on the beach.
we can.
Yes, that'll be a good one. Fishing and NFL picks. What goes better than that?
If we do go fishing.
No, we're going fishing. Definitely going fishing. All right. Well, that would be it for us today. So you guys stay safe out there.
Okay. Bye.